Hello beautiful people, welcome to a very quick, simple tutorial on how to make an auto smelter. I'm going to be focusing on showing you how to make the double smelter if you want to make the single smelter, which, if I'm being honest, is a silly thing to do if you have the resources to make two. Just take what I'm doing and cut it into half. So the way that we build this is very simple. All you're going to need is 6 chests, 6 hoppers, and 2 furnaces, as well as something to smelt and something as your fuel source. For me, I'm using lava buckets because I find the resource very easy to get, but let me show you how you build this. Because it's easier to build this in survival than it is to build it in creative, I'll be building it as you would in survival. So the first thing you're going to do is place your 2 chests down side by side. On top of that, hold shift at the same time as you jump to place your hoppers facing into the chest. Your furnaces are going to go on top of that, another 2 hoppers on top of the furnaces, and another 2 chests on top. So it's kind of like a big chest hopper furnace sandwich, if you will. Now when you have a hopper facing or pointing into the top of a furnace, when you put an item into that furnace or into the hopper, what it does is it counts it as the thing that you want to smelt. Now a trick, if you have something facing into the side or the front or the back of a furnace, that's going to count it as your fuel source. So for example, if I were to shift click the hopper into the furnace and put a lava bucket, instead of appearing where the item is to be smelted, it will appear as a fuel source. So using this simple technique, basically, you're going to point 2 hoppers into the back or front of the furnace and put 2 chests right above it, right behind the top hoppers. Now, that's pretty much it for this design. It's actually the simplest thing in the world. So this back chest is going to be for your fuel sources, and they should divide themselves pretty evenly amongst the 2 furnaces here. And in the top, you're going to insert whatever ore or stone or piece of food that you want to do. So this is where to be smelted goes, this is where your fuel goes, and at the bottom, you'll notice this is where your smelted items come, as well as your empty buckets. So it only uses the lava, you actually get the buckets back so you can refill them, which is part of the reason that I like to use lava buckets. You can use coal blocks, lava buckets, or blaze rods. But personally, I find that lava is the most plentiful source and will give you the most items for what you're going to be smelting. That's it for the tutorial, guys. The only thing that I will want to add is if you're using the auto smelter, you're not going to be getting the XP for the items that come through. It's all done automatically as long as the chunk is loaded. So keeping that in mind, happy smelting! See you later, guys! Bye!